Today we are going to discuss about the abdominal aorta. Abdominal aorta is the continuation of the descending thoracic aorta. When it crosses the aortic opening of the diaphragm, it becomes abdominal aorta. Abdominal aorta has got the ventral, dorsal, lateral and the terminal branches. The ventral branches of the abdominal aorta are the celiac trunk, superior mesenteric artery and inferior mesenteric artery. The lateral branches of the abdominal aorta are the inferior phrenic artery, middle suprarenal artery, renal artery, gonadal artery. It is testicular artery in male and ovarian artery in female. And the dorsal branches are the four pairs of lumbar arteries and the median sacral arteries. And its terminal branches are the right common iliac artery and left common iliac artery. The right common iliac artery has two divisions, external iliac artery and the internal iliac artery. External iliac artery has two branches, inferior epigastric artery and deep circumflex iliac artery. And when it crosses the inguinal ligament, it becomes femoral artery. And inferior internal iliac artery has got anterior branches and the posterior branches. Anterior branches in internal iliac artery, anterior branches and posterior branches. Anterior branches of iliac artery are the superior vesical artery and it becomes oblital umbilical artery. And its superior vesical artery, obturator artery, uterine artery in female, vaginal artery in female and inferior vesical artery in male, and middle rectal artery and internal pudendal artery. Internal pudendal artery has branches like inferior rectal artery, perineal artery and artery to penis or clitoris, and its posterior parts has branches like its posterior part has branches like iliolumbar artery, superior gluteal artery and lateral sacral artery. So it's about internal iliac artery. And the celiac artery mainly supply the foregut. Superior mesenteric artery mainly supply the midgut, and internal superior mesenteric artery mainly supply the midgut, and inferior mesenteric artery mainly supply the hindgut. And celiac trunk as given as three branches. Let's be clear by this figure. This is celiac trunk. It has got three branches. It is left gastric artery, splenic artery and common hepatic arteries. And left gastric artery supply the stomach, splenic artery supply the spleen, and common hepatic artery has two branches, hepatic proper artery and the gastroduodenal artery. Gastroduodenal artery has branches like right gastroepiploic artery and right pancreaticoduodenal artery. It supplies the duodenum and the rest of the stomach. And it is our superior mesenteric artery and inferior mesenteric artery. Superior mesenteric artery mainly supply the midgut, that is from the second part of the duodenum to the transverse colon proximal to third. And inferior mesenteric artery supply the distal 1/3 of the transverse colon, descending colon, segment colons, and it continues as the superior rectal artery.